Hello and welcome. Adita Lang here, and in today's strength class, well, we're going to use a light set and a medium set of weights, and we're going to focus on upper body. You also need a mat too close by. Well, as you're getting all your tools, you also need water. That would be good too. And then, of course, as we're working out, we want a nice cleared out area, nothing to get into the way. Our water close by, of course, and take breaks when you need to. This way we have everything that we need for an excellent and successful workout. So, starting with your feet out, can we talk posture? Shoulder blades are back and down. This elevates your chest. Now, at the same time, you want to contract your rib cage ever so slightly to brace from the center. And from there, reach forward. Keeping that bracing in the middle as you breathe. Now, both arms out. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Hold the legs down, take the arms out, and open and close. Open and close. One more. Now left arm goes up, right arm down. Other side, up. And again. Pull up. One more. And come center. Reach forward. As you reach the arm forward, now add in a little leg curl. The goal here is to increase our blood circulation all over the body. And now reach both arms to the side, pull the leg out. You have 4 and 3. Now 2 and 1, hold side. Roll through your back foot. Reach the arms up, pull them back. I want you to feel your elbows come back as you pull down. One more. Hold here, stretch forward. Turning to the front, toes come up, bending your left knee and hinging and hold. Feeling a stretch along the hamstring, deep breath. Exhale. And now other side. Press down, reach the arms and open wide. Feeling your shoulder blades connect, even though you're opening your arms out to the sides. 3 and 2. Hold here, stretch forward. Turn to the front, toes up, bending the knee and hinging, deep breath. Exhale. Come center. Little side stretch here and pull down. Side and pull down. One more. And come down, other side, up and pull down. Up and pull down. One more. And come down. So starting with your medium weights, we'll take them both. Dumbbells nice and tight. Now I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me best. Both feet are hip distance apart, small bend in the knees, and now hinge. So you're bending from your hip joint. Your chest is still up, your tailbone goes back. Arms by your side, pull the elbows up. Keeping the elbows very tight to the body, and as the elbows come up, you feel the shoulder blades squeeze together and connect. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Now, I'll turn forward so you can see me. It's a simple hammer curl, up and down. Now, the goal with weight training is for you to be able to control the weight, yet it's slightly challenging. The goal here is not to struggle to curl the weight. So if this weight is too heavy for you, lower down, go to a different weight. And when all else fails, just pretend you have a weight. You don't have to have it. We have 3 more on each side. This is 1. Shoulders are back and down. Here's 2. Last 1. And 3. Now come center, feet hip distance. Bend the knees slightly and hinge and pull up for your back row. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Always bracing and engaging your center. That's like your powerhouse. 2 more. 1 more. And up. Come back to the front. Hammer curls. One at a time, keeping the elbow in one spot as you curl and focusing your mind on your biceps so you can actually feel the muscle contract. Inhale and exhale. We have 4 on each side. Here's 3. And 2. Last one. Up. Excellent. Bring these weights down. Now, we're going to use those later. Take one of your lighter weights, coming back up to standing, and placing yourself in a lunge position. So from here, you can be on your toe, you can push your heel down. Your feet can be a little closer together if you want to. The front knee is bent, but it stays right over the ankle. Now hinge forward. From here, reach to the front and pull back. Front and pull back. Now here's your goal. Tailbone aims straight back. Hips are facing forward. Your shoulders are parallel to the floor as you extend and pull. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come in. Now, sitting up tall. I'll stay sideways. Out to the side. No, maybe I'll turn forward. I think that's better for you to see. Coming up shoulder level. Chest is tall. Inhale and exhale. Up and down. Pull up and down using your breath. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down the other side. Making sure that front knee always stays over the ankle. And once again, hips are facing the side. Hinge and take the arm. Reach forward and back. Forward and back. Chest is up. Tailbone goes back. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Come center. And arm comes out. Keeping the shoulders down, chest up. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Using your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more round. Take yourself over. Hinge. Abdominals are nice and tight. They're engaged. And reach the arm out and in. Out and in. Tailbone aims back. Chest aims up, keeping your neutral spine. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking yourself to the side. Up and down. Up and down. Chest is tall. Rib cage is tight. Use your breathing. 5 more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Are you ready? Other side. Once again, hinge and reach. Out and in. Out and in. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing yourself up, out and in. Chest is tall, rib cage tight. Using your breath. 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. This is a great time to grab some water and meet me on the floor with your mat. And of course, keep the weights. We're going to use those too. So, taking our mat, flattening our mat down, both feet out, deep breath here. And as you exhale, hinge forward, pull your toes towards you. Deep breath, and exhale. And cross one foot over, coming down again. Now lift the knee up and turn. And the other side. Cross over, deep breath, and exhale. And knee up and turn. And bring yourself in. So let's start with one light weight once again. Now you can sit with your feet out. You can sit crossed. You can sit any way you want to as long as you're sitting up nice and tall. Taking this arm up in the air and back behind the head and straight up. Now utilize your right hand to feel your tricep contract as you extend your arm. Many times when we're weight training, we're just trying to get through it, to be honest. So we move fast and we just move mindlessly, but unfortunately we shortchange ourselves. We could be so much more successful with whatever our physical goals are if we slowed down and felt the muscles contract. So that's your goal. One more. And come down, other side. Arm up. Bring yourself down and up. Inhale and exhale. Feeling your muscle. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Setting the weight to the side. I'll turn sideways so you can see. You don't need to. Here's your goal. Your knees are soft, they're bent. Chest is up tall, hands in what I call genie position. And remember the hinge that I talk about quite a lot from your hip? I want you to hinge back and come in. So the only bend comes from the hip joint as opposed to your lower back. We're trying to maintain neutral spine. And as you hinge back, you tighten from the center, feeling the rib cage contract inward. Use your breathing. Inhale and exhale. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back in, taking your weight. Arm comes right back up and behind the head and straight up. Now, as you're going, also, you want to keep your elbow aiming up and try not to allow the elbow to move. So the only thing that's moving is your forearm down and up. 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Arm up, press down and up. Inhale and exhale. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Now, coming back into position, arms a genie, chest is up, shoulders are back and down, and hinge back and come in. Utilizing your center and pulling in from the rib cage. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Five, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. So let's take our heavier weights and our lighter weights, keep them on either side of the mat so we have them whenever we need them. And bringing yourself down on your side and then rolling over to your back. First things first, knees to chest. One of my favorite stretches. We'll just throw this in here for now. Deep breath and exhale and release. Now, taking your heavier weights to the top, turning your knuckles to the sky, at the same time pressing your shoulder blades towards the mat, then open out 90 degrees and push right back up. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Four, 3, 2, and 1. and take the weights down. Now hands behind the head, simply hovering off the ground. So you're just an inch off the ground. And now I want you to take your awareness to your rib cage. Squeeze the rib cage in and down, and that pulls your upper body off the ground, and then you allow the ribs to open slightly. And squeeze and release. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Use the breath to give you your rhythm of movement. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down, taking your weights again. Starting at the top, knuckles to the sky so that your wrist is very straight. Then out to 90 degrees and up. Keeping the shoulders connected to the floor no matter what. The more you press your shoulders into the floor, the more you feel like your chest is pushing towards the sky, and that's a good thing. Rib cage is in, and you're using your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Bring those weights down. Hands behind the head, hovering off the ground. Take your awareness to your rib cage and contract and release. Inhale and exhale. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Taking your lighter weights this time. Shoulders back into the mat. So we're going to do two things. They go up, they bend back for triceps, and then push down for shoulders. And back, and again down. Inhale and exhale. Use your breathing. Five more. And 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Come down, setting those weights down. This time, taking your arms out to the side, legs come up, knees are bent, and simply allowing the legs to go from one side to the other, contracting the abdominals the minute your legs move. Now, here's your goal. The knees are not going to make it all the way to the floor. What dictates how far the knees can go is your shoulders. You want to keep both shoulders grounded into the floor. So the minute you feel like your shoulder's about to lift up off the ground, that's as far as you can go. Using your breath. We have 4 more on each side. This is 1. Here's 2. 3. And 4. And come back to center. Taking your lighter weights. Elbows into the side, shoulders are back. Press up, bend back, and bring yourself right back down. Inhale one way, exhale the other. 3 more. And 2. 1 more. And bring those weights down. Taking your arms back out to the sides. Knees are bent. And slowly go over. Now focus on the feeling, the connection of your shoulders into the mat. The minute you can't hold that connection, I need you to move your legs. So truly utilizing your abdominals and your rib cage as you're moving your legs. One more on each side. And come center, pulling the knees into the chest. Extend one leg up, pull the leg in. And release the other side. And bring the leg down. Turning to the side and bring yourself over. This time, hands go on either side of the mat. Bringing your hips down so you feel like your chest is landing in between your hands and bending your elbows 90 degrees and then back up. So if you feel like your wrists are not landing underneath your elbows, I want you to adjust your arm placement. Inhale one way, exhale the other. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back. Now taking your light weights and coming up on your knees. Now if this bothers your knees, you can sit on the floor too or place a towel underneath your knees. Shoulders are back and down. Basic bicep curls. Focusing on your bicep as you're curling the weight. Three more. And 2. Now 1. Come down. Taking the hands out and coming forward. Bending at 90 degrees, making sure your elbows land right over the wrist. Inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest back this time. And slowly come up. Chest up tall, shoulders are back. And curl and down. Inhale and exhale. Four, 3, 2, and 1. So bring yourself forward, this time in what would be considered a tricep push-up position, which means your hands are underneath your shoulders, but we're not doing tricep push-ups. So just hold yourself there. Starting with the left arm, I want you to set yourself down and bring yourself back up. Now notice that I'm keeping neutral spine. There's practically a straight line from my knees to my shoulders, and that stays, so all the weight is in my hands, and I'm lowering my body weight and pushing my body weight back up. One more. And press back and hold. Sitting up, taking both arms back. Chest is up nice and tall. Okay, release. Guess what? Here's one more set. But this time, leading with your right arm. So body's in position, chest is up tall, right arm sets you down and pulls you right back up. Bracing from your center, keeping your tailbone down with the rest of your spine. 3, and 2, now 1, and center. Extending the legs out. We can put these weights off to the side. Deep breath, nice and tall. And exhale, hinge forward. Taking your right arm and trying to reach for your toes if you can. Now at the same time, pulling your chest up and hold. Now sitting up and pulling the arm all the way across. And inhale and exhale and hinge. Chest is tall, shoulders are back and down. Now sit up, pull the arm across. And bringing both legs in to a butterfly. Big deep breath here and exhale, hinge forward. And sitting up, keeping the right hand down and the left arm goes back as far as you can. Chest is tall. And come center, other side. I have to bypass the paintings, but that's okay. Chest tall. And come center, extending one leg out and hinge forward and hold. Now this time, hand behind the head and turn to the left, pulling the left elbow back as far as you can. And come center, other side. Deep breath and exhale and hinge. And bring the arm back. And turn. And come center. Crossing the legs, giving yourself a nice side stretch here. So as the left arm goes up, the left hip stays down into the floor. And hold. And now reach for the ear and bring the ear to the shoulder, pressing the opposite shoulder down. Other side comes up and over. And bring the ear to the shoulder and hold. And both hands behind the head. So we're going to stretch first, but then we're adding resistance. Deep breath and exhale, chin to chest. Now use your hands as resistance as you come up. And again, chin to chest. Resist, chin to chest. And resist. One more, chin to chest. And resist. Hold here and turn to the left. Left elbow back. Come center, other side. And back to the front, both arms out. Pulling your arms out and then hinging slightly forward. And again, you can keep your legs crossed or you can bring your arms forward, whatever feels more comfortable. Open out and hinge. Again, deep breath, and exhale, and come center, interlace the hands, stretch the hands towards me, and release, and again, stretch, and release, one more time, stretch forward, now pull all the way up and back, and release the arms, and stretch forward, up and back, release the arms, one more, stretch forward, up and back, and release the arms, pulling the arms behind the back and stretch chest up, and exhale, one more, exhale, releasing your arms and simply taking your head over to the left with both shoulders down and back, and now the other side, and again, turn, and turn. Come center, both arms out and rotating around the wrist, big circle. And the other direction all the way around. Now fingertips go down, wrist forward. Flip your hands around, pull your fingertips back as far as they go. And now hands together, deep breath, and exhale, rotate down. Inhale and exhale. Shoulders come up, back and around like a big massage, a giant circle. One more. And release. Thank you so much for joining me in today's class. Go out there, make sure you're drinking plenty of water, keep your body moving, and